morning all, and welcome back to my YouTube channel and to what is a second vlog by me. Now I'm coming to you a little bit later than usual because let's just face it, I didn't think you'd want to see my morning routine again for second time on the bounce. However, I have done my morning routine, and truth be told, I have done a much more of a relaxed and chilled morning. I've taken it really slow purely because I just, sometimes I wake up and my body feels like that, and I give that to myself. That's something that I've learned. But we have got an exciting day ahead planned today. I thought I'd jump on first to show you guys some of the items that I've bought this week, because I know that you guys, I know where our love started together. We all started as shopping addicts who love clothes. So I will be showing you some of the items I bought this week in a short moment. But today's video, I think it's going to be a good one because we are hoping to go, if the sun comes out, we are hoping to go to Notting Hill in London and just kind of walk the streets of Notting Hill, which is a beautiful, beautiful place. Maybe have a coffee, maybe have a glass of wine, and also maybe do a little bit of shopping. I'm hoping to pop into Reformation, which is a shop which isn't really a well-known UK shop, but they do have two shops, I believe, in London. I have been to this one in Notting Hill before. I've seen a couple of items that I really, really like, so I thought I'd utilise time because we're going to have a beautiful dinner at DORIAN, and I'll hopefully show you some of our dinner later on today. But I thought as we're going for dinner at DORIAN later on today, I'd couple like walking the streets with Joe, taking it very easy, not much planned in Notting Hill, and then do a little bit of shopping, which I will show you some of the items that I look at also in this haul. So I feel like this is going to be a video jam-packed with kind of like two hauls, because we're going to start off with a haul now, and then I'm going to show you some of the items that I'm looking to buy. Hopefully they'll fit well, and then I'll buy them too as well. It's going to be very much a clothes-packed video, so stay tuned. But other than that, I'm just going to really take it easy this weekend. Just really have fun with it. Apparently the sun's going to come out later on this afternoon, and it's going to be around for Sunday. So I'm hoping to do a bit of cooking, maybe a barbecue. I don't know. I'm just going to go with the flow. So I'm not quite sure what this video is contained, but do know it's definitely going to have good vibes, lots of clothes, and yeah, just a little bit more of a day in my life. Thank you to those guys that commented from last week. I know some of you guys have been around for a long time, so you guys giving me encouragement and the positivity that you liked the first vlog, given it was my first one, really meant a lot to me. But before I carry on gushing and chatting for England, because we know I definitely do that, let's just jump into it to show you some of the items that I've got this week. Gearing towards more of a UK summer, like my fingers are crossed. I'm praying to the gods that we're going to get a good summer, but if not, we are going on holiday across Europe. So I've got a few of the summer pieces that I wanted to show you, rather than this all black outfit, which is synonymous with autumn and winter, which is currently looking like outside. But let's just get into it, and I'll show you some of the items that I bought this week. Now the first item today's haul is actually not a clothing item, it is a pair of sunglasses. So I'm going to pop these on now. Now it does feel strange to be showing you a pair of sunglasses, but I was actually blown away by these. These look like the Saint Laurent, the YSL sunglasses that have been around for about 2 years. They're the cat eye Saint Laurent sunglasses, and I think they're about £300. These look just like them. Now I've tried those on in the store. I've liked them, but I didn't love them. Whereas these are from H&M. They literally look near enough the same, but actually I prefer the shape more. I like the way this has been done. I can't really describe properly how this has been done. Let me just quickly show you what they look like. Like, I'm hoping that in the camera you're able to see this well, but they are £12.99. Honestly, £12.99. Now, I always buy designer sunglasses because I know that I'm gonna keep them for years and years. They're gonna get lots of wear, so I still feel like the cost per wear comes down. It's worth the money that I spend. However, £12.99. I'm just blown away. Like, they are superb. Like, I know I'm doing like weird smiles to the side, but I really just want to show you what it looks like. £12.99. I feel like these are great. Like, I might even buy two. One that are just going to sit in the car, and it doesn't matter if they get scratched, but I always will have sunglasses I'll never be without. And then the others will just be downstairs in the boot cupboard, so I can wear them when I'm going for walks or whatever. But truth be told, I want to wear these on holiday. Like, these are so nice. But yeah, how long can I speak about a pair of sunglasses? Guys, trust me, if you trust me with anything, if you like this kind of style, like a bigger sunglass, I'd say, and you like the same kind of sunglasses that I kind of wear on my Instagram and so forth, I would 100% say, try these. I won't be surprised if they're out of stock. I feel like some influencer is going to find these and know the worth that they are for £12.99. But yeah, I absolutely love these, and I couldn't not start this haul without these. to start us off. So the shopping this week has kind of been a bit of a mixed bag. It's been quite cold, so I've been craving kind of like pajamas and comfortable, but it's also, I've got my eyes onto summer because we're going to be going away, so it has got some of those summer vibes as well. So for this first item is this beautiful white dress from Zara. It's $35.99 and I've got this in a size small. Now I really like this dress because I feel like this can do a lot of things. I know I've shown you this straight away with a pair of heels, but this is very much like a tennis-esque dress. I wouldn't play tennis in it because it's not a tennis dress, but it's got like that Wimbledon tennis dress-esque feel. I love the way you've got these kind of gathered shoulders here and it rouged down through the material, elasticated waist that brings it in, and then it just kind of flows out, but it's super comfortable. And the reason that I love this dress is because it's completely versatile. Now I'm obviously showing you this with a pair of heels, looks super cute. Let me just quickly show you the back. But you can also wear this with a pair of flip-flops, a pair of different heels. So obviously I'm wearing sandals. You could wear this with a kitten shoe. So I feel like this dress can do a multitude of things. It can do a casual, really casual run to the shop. It's warm and you just want to throw something on but be cute. It also can be still with a pair of trainers, going out for coffee or early breakfast. This also can be worn for work. So you could wear this with a kitten shoe, wear it to work, looks super cute. You could then also elevate it like I've done with a sandal and wear it out for dinner and, you know, just casually on holiday. Now I've just teamed this up with a white accessory dress because I think it looks super cute. Now the fit of this is really great, like it's very comfortable. As I said, it is elasticated at the waist, it's not super tight. And I like that from a comfort standpoint, but I do think potentially I could have even gone for an extra small. I think the extra small is pushing it because for me, this isn't a dress that has to be super tight, it just has to be really comfortable. But I'm putting this in my wardrobe because of all the reasons I've just explained to you just before, because it can be worn for so many things for $35.99, the versatility of this item. I'm super happy with it. I think it looks really cute, and if you're going to Wimbledon, I think this would be a perfect dress. And what I do like about it, sounds strange, maybe a bit but the reason I like it is because it's got this really big armhole. You know, I'm human, I'm also an animal. I do sweat. Like, I don't know what the average sweat is for someone, but I sweat. And so when it's summer, I don't like something that's going to be really tight on my armpit. Like, I'm not going to go into it. I don't want to gross you all out. I feel like this kind of hygiene sharing, especially early on in our relationship, may be a little bit too much. So I don't want to give you the ick straight away and I don't want you guys to dump me. So we will keep that for when we've been together for 2 years. But yeah, so for me, I like this. It's really super airy. And yeah, if anyone wants to give me a ticket to Wimbledon because it's so hard to get a ticket, actually, my brother is a tennis coach and has a tennis school in Wimbledon, and yet he has never given me one Wimbledon ticket. Not one, not one. So if any of you know my brother, you know, drop him a message and say, where is your ticket for your sister? Because I would like to be hooked up. You know, we have hooked him up with festival tickets for Joe when he's been DJing. I feel like I've gone down right a little rabbit hole there and given you too much personal sharing. But yeah, this is the dress. Love it. And let me know in the comments what you think too. Now for this next item, I nearly didn't show you this item because when I took it out of the box, I just wasn't too sure about it. But the reason I bought this, as some of you may already know, is because I do love a striped shirt. Now I've got quite a few blue and white striped shirts, but I do love it when I see a different colour pop. I remember possibly a year or 2 years ago that I saw one with red and it was really big and oversized, and I thought it would be great for kind of going on summer holidays, thrown over bikini, but it was quite expensive. I think it was about £120, which is the reason why I didn't buy it. Whereas this is $35.99, so I thought, yes, definitely get in my basket. And when I took it out, I was a little bit underwhelmed, but actually now I've put it on, I enjoy it a lot more. Now, the reason I love this is because it's got a pink stripe, although I love it even more because it was named Raspberry, and I just love the idea of the colour raspberry. Doesn't it sound lovely? So this is it in a kind of raspberry stripe. I love the fact that it's very, very casual. It's made out of linen. It's like really nice material. It isn't super soft. It's linen. Linen isn't super soft, but it is a very comfortable, and I can feel that it'll be a very much a breathable top, which is great for summer. Now, I like this because of the versatility. Now, I can see myself, now I won't screw this up because I don't like to iron, I'm just gonna be honest, I'm not a real ironer, but I can see myself wearing this with a bikini, with like kind of folded over knotted up just like this, and then with a white sarong or a long white maxi skirt, and I think it will look lovely on holiday. But also, interestingly, why I also like this is because it has that kind of pared back casual nature. Like, I can see myself pop into work in this, in a pair of flip-flops if it's summer in the UK, or if not, a pair of trainers. I can see myself going to work, and then, let me just grab a handbag. I can see myself popping off for drinks and dinner in the city on a Wednesday or Thursday. I say Wednesday, it sounds like a really weird thing to say, but Wednesday's become like the new Thursday in the city. It's strange, like who would have thought the middle of the week would become a going out day? But I think because lots of people work from home on a Friday, lots of people go into the city on a Wednesday now. But yeah, I can see myself literally throwing on a pair of heels. Now I've got a pair of sandals, cute handbag, out for a couple of drinks of dinner. I like to go to the Ned, like for a quick couple of drinks and a light dinner before coming home with friends. And I feel like this is still going out, but still really casual. It's very summer. It can be worn in a weekend. And I also like to have like a little bit of like cleavage or a little bit of boob showing, so I don't go all the way up when I'm wearing a shirt where possible. Obviously, if I'm in a client meeting, the buttons are going up. But outside of that, you know, I like to still kind of provide my feminine vibes. Like, I like to be a woman. Like, God, we are slighted as women. So I like to embrace my womanship in the way that I feel good too. So yeah, this is how it looks. Now, I appreciate that I'm racing through these items, but I'm really conscious of the time. Because actually, when I was doing my first vlog, as for you guys if you've been here for a long time, you will know it's taken me a long time to get off the ledge, jump off and actually put a vlog out there. And I think like that perfection paralysis is a huge thing in my life. Like, it's something that I'm really trying to conquer, which actually doing the first vlog allowed me to kind of really challenge that. So I'm really happy to have done that. I feel like, yay, happy for me, although scary for me at the same time. But when I was doing a vlog, I thought to myself, I like to watch content which is like an hour long or 15 minutes. Like, I really, really enjoy that. But I think the ability to jump straight off and do an hour-long vlog is actually petrifying. And so the only way I coaxed myself into it was like, look, just do a quick 20-minute vlog, see how that goes, and kind of lean into it slowly. And that is honestly, truthfully, the only way I managed to get into it. So when I first put that vlog or was editing that first vlog together, I was so surprised that I'd managed to like have so much content, and I'd squished it down to I think about 50 minutes, which is just crazy for me. So with that in mind, I'm just trying to keep my logs a little bit shorter, but I also appreciate if I'm shoving a haul in, which, you know, I love to do, and I hope that you guys love that too, because I feel that's how we kind of started off our relationship. But yeah, so I thought I've got to pick it up, and here I am saying I'm going to whiz through this, and I am chatting. Sorry guys, let me know in the comments if you don't mind the chatter, or you want to say, come on, hurry up lady, keep it moving. Honestly, let me know in the comments, because it will change my style on how I'm doing this. And let's face it, I am learning here, and I love that we've already got a community together already, so I feel like we're bonding, we're kind of friending. So like, let's be honest, like, let me know what works for you best. But yeah, I have gone off piste. This is the beautiful raspberry, not pink, the beautiful raspberry shirt. I really like it, and I love it with a cute pair of sandals. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's a Sex and the City vibes of me. When I'm wearing a pair of sandals, I feel super cute. So this is the next beautiful top from H&M. This is a crochet bandeau, strapless obviously, crop top, because it's definitely not a long one, but I love the fact that it's got this elastication just at your hair. So it is pretty encompassing to lots of people. So if you can see, there's a lot of give here. So this is going to help you with the sizing aspect. Now, I've got this in a size small. I've also ordered it in a size medium. I tried the medium on, it's way too big. And the elastication is amazing because it allows it to basically cover my boobs and stay put. Now, there is boning through the front here, which is beautiful. Like, I didn't expect the boning from H&M. There is no boning in the corset, which actually I'm thankful for. It makes it comfortable, it means I can breathe. It means I could eat out in this and still breathe. And I need to breathe, because when I love something, I cannot get my words out quick enough and I forget to breathe. But yeah, this is a size small. I believe the price point is $29.99. But yeah, I just absolutely love it. I feel like this will go with lots of different colours. Now I've teamed it with a white jean just for summer. Obviously I've got my pair of heels on, but this will go with black, this will go with beige. I've got like a beige linen skirt that this would work really well with. But I really like this. Let's give a close up now. Oh yeah, I can see my strap lines. Can you believe this is strap lines from February, from when we went to the Maldives? I mean, obviously, clearly I've not been sunbathing in the UK weather, but yeah, they're still here. But yeah, so the boobs, as you can see, are well and truly in. Like, this is not going anywhere. Like, really isn't going anywhere. It is super supported. And actually, the longer I wear this, the more happy I am about this top. And I'm definitely gonna look to see if there's any other colors. Now, I think when I ordered it, there weren't any other colors. But if there's a black, best believe I am 100% buying it too, and I will make sure that I link that below as well. But yeah, I can't stop looking at it. Like, it's got such a deep plunge line, but then to feel so secure with kind of 32E boobs is a really strange experience to me. Also, one last design tweak to let you know, it is zipped up, so it's not over your head and die because you're trying to get through the elastication. It zips up to do up. Really good. Like, I'm actually really impressed with this item from H&M. Like, normally with H&M, the price point's really good, but there's like certain things that they miss out on the design, which I assume is just because it's too expensive. So for $29.99, like, I'm really happy with this item. For this next item, you best believe this took a lot of might for me to get in this item to show you guys, because I'm in a bikini. I really wanted to show you this cover up because when I was going to the Maldives, I was really looking for a cover up, and there obviously wasn't much summer stuff around in February. But what I did really notice, and I've noticed this every year, is that like really good cover-ups are normally really expensive. Now I got a beautiful cover-up from Monday Swimwear, which was amazing, but it was £120. And when you're already buying one of their kind of bikinis already, which costs, I don't know, like £140, it felt like a lot. So when I saw this on H&M, I had to buy it. I wasn't too sure what it was going to look like, but I bought it in a beige and a black, so it does it in a black. I have to say, I wasn't really a fan of black. I felt like the black looked cheap. So I'm only showing you the beige one because I will only ever show you things that I love and I think that are worth wearing. However, if you want to try and look for the black one, you can go for it. But I would say it doesn't look as good value as this one. Now this looks super expensive, yet it's only $29.99. I've got this in a size small. There's definitely a lot of give in it. It is a stretchy material, which is wonderful. So I feel like I could have probably gone down a size. I might actually look for down a size to see if it's available, because I feel like a little bit tighter would be cute, but then also when you're hot, you don't really want things that are tight. But I like the crochet knit because it means it's like a little bit see-through, but not super see-through, so like not like tacky see-through. It's got this beautiful kind of a twist robe back, which I'll show you. I'm showing you my skills of being able to walk backwards. I'm not too sure if I can walk backwards in a straight line. You can obviously still see the ticket because I'm obviously just showing you. I'm not too sure if I'm 100% going to bite the bullet and buy it, but it's got this kind of drop back, which I think is really nice, and then it's kind of twisted, but it's really nice. I think you can throw it over a bikini. I've thrown it over a bikini, obviously. You've got the slit on the side. I would cut the label out so you wouldn't be able to see that. But yeah, I think this is really nice. So I'm definitely going to keep this. Tempted to order a size extra small to see what it looks like. In fact, I'm not, because I don't want to feel tight in summer. I want to feel comfortable. I won't wear it if I'm not comfortable. But yeah, for $29.99, this is a really good price. Now, there's another item I've got here, which is a straw hat. Now, bear with me, because I know this looks ridiculous. I want to buy a hat mainly because I want to cover my face. Like, wearing factor 50, especially in the Maldives or just a really hot country, for me is just not enough protection. And I want to protect my face because I want to make sure it ages well. So I wanted to buy like a wide brimmed hat so that, you know, when I'm just chilling and I'm reading, that it'll be loose enough so it doesn't feel too tight that I'm going to sweat. But I can read and hopefully like a lot of my face is covered. I did buy a wider one, but it kind of looked a bit cheap. Now I've got this from H&M. This is $37.99. It is a straw hat, so it's not the paper equivalents we normally see. It is straw. But I also think I could wear this like with a chilled day outfit. I might even just put that on and just to show you what that looks like. But I'm not too sure. I'm on the fence whether to keep this. So let me know what your thoughts are. There are designer equivalents like Loewe, there's a Prada one, and obviously the Loewe one is like £475. The Prada's probably around the £600 mark. Whilst it's nice to have designer accessories like I normally like to do, for me, I'm just not gonna wear it enough. Like, the weather is just not great here. So I feel like I can't justify spending that much on a hat that I'm rarely gonna wear. Plus, if I put this in a suitcase, I won't be unhappy if it gets squashed. Whereas if you spend £500, oh my God, I mean, I would be unhappy. And so I think if you're gonna feel unhappy about something, then don't spend the money. Now, this next item is a bit of a strange one, because you must be thinking like, God, you definitely can't wear this out, and you definitely can't. This is nightwear. Now, I do feel a bit weird being on YouTube in my nightwear, but I feel like this is like covered enough, cute enough. I have got this from H&M. I love the colour. That's what it was for me. I've got these in black already, and I've also got this in a night dress, which I'll show you in a short moment. But I love the colour, and most of all, the price point. Now, I have bought other pyjamas, which are like £70 for a similar set, and yeah, they're lovely, but they are just pyjama sets. You do just wear them in bed, and to be fair, it broke quite quickly, I think in 2 months, which is strange. So I have gone back to my good old faithful H&Ms. Now this is just a short set. I love the way that the back is kind of a bit dropped, so it's super sexy. I love the fact that you've got this elasticated waist, which means, you know, you want to be comfortable in your pajamas. And then I love the shape of this. I like that it's really delicate. You can adjust the straps, so you can make this like sexier. Like you can make this drop down so you're more booby. Put it up so you're less booby. But yeah, £19.99, stunning colour. I couldn't say no. So this is my nightwear set, which I'm sure you're probably going to see me in the future if I do my evening skincare routine or whatnot, but this is what this looks like. Now here is the night dress equivalent. Now I forgot to say that my short set that I just showed you just now wasn't a size medium. I could definitely have worn a size small, but I got a medium because I want to feel really, really comfortable, and I felt like the medium just worked better for me. Whereas I'm showing you this night dress, it's £17.99, like stunning price, like so good. Like if you go to Blue Bella, these kind of things are really, really expensive. But I've got this in a size small. Now I ordered this in a medium too, and I think the medium looks great. It's just obviously a little bit bigger, but I think because it's a night dress, I kind of want it to look a little bit sexy-ish. So I thought the small worked well. Once again, you've got that same kind of back. You've got the adjustable straps, which are amazing. And yeah, I just absolutely love the way this looks. I love the way the blue looks. I feel like when I get a tan, and I'm currently wearing a fake tan, for those who are mixed race out there, you know why I'm wearing a fake tan. I'm not greying, I'm colouring. But when I get a tan, I feel like this will look really, really nice. £17.99, you can't go wrong. And if you just love black, these also come in black as well. I've already got black, although it has been worn to death, so maybe I should actually get another one in black just so that I can have a fresh one. But yeah, love, love, love this night dress. Oh dear, you are kind of balancing precariously. I feel like we've segued really quickly out of that haul, but I hope that you enjoyed today's haul. I thought the items were a lot better than expected. I realise that it's a bit of a mixed bag, but I know sometimes like that's just reality of how shopping goes. Whilst it was a bit of a mixed bag, I think the items are really, really good. So let me know in the comments which one was your favourite. So I have literally just topped up my makeup. I'm ready to go to London with Joe. I cannot wait. I generally am really looking forward to this. I feel like we don't often do this a lot, and I feel like London in the sun is just so nice. Like London looks better. London's cool. For those of you that aren't from the UK or not near London, London's great any time of year, but in the summer it's just got this certain quality that's really, really nice. And if you've never been to Notting Hill, if you watched a movie, you'd already get it, but Notting Hill is beautiful. Like it's a beautiful place in the world. Super expensive. Definitely could never afford to live there. But I've just finished my makeup. Let me know in the comments if you're ever interested to see what my makeup routine is. I have just put on 2 lots of lipstick. So I first of all put on this Clé de Peau matte lipstick in High Achiever, and that's matte. And then I put like a Love Shine kind of glossy YSL. Absolutely love the packaging of this, like stunning. And the colour is pretty much the colour in between the packaging there. And I've got this in shade 123. So I've topped it up. I love the fact that we've comboed together, and no, this is a matte, but this shininess just gives your lips like a real juicy feeling, and it tones down the kind of dark brown matte of the Clé de Peau lipstick. But yeah, I have just finished doing my makeup, so I'm just going to give myself a quick spray with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray that I feel like everyone knows. But yeah, it just holds your makeup and it doesn't budge. And I'm gonna top myself up with some perfume. This is like my favorite perfume. I love Erin perfume in general. Like I used to have this cedar, I'm trying to think what it's called. Let me have a look. I used to wear this one all the time, which is the Cedar Violet Erin. And then I kind of, when I got empty, I thought, let me try and find another. And this is the Erin Amber Musk, and the scent is gorgeous, like absolutely gorgeous. And I just love the packaging. Like I feel this is so nice. It would look lovely on the side. And I love this kind of stone-esque finish. Yeah, really, really nice. I absolutely love it. But yeah, I might wear these glasses today. Not too sure. What do you think? I feel like black's a bit harsh. And what handbag, we ask. Let me show you my outfit. Excuse a little bit of the mess of the room. So this is going to be my outfit today. I'm going to wear trainers, just keep it really, really casual. It is the River Island cord that I showed you, I think, in the last video. And if you didn't see it, I will link just above. Don't know which side. But yeah, it's cute. It's like airy, great for summer. I love the way it fits across the leg. I think it looks really, really nice. Very casual, very relaxed, but comfortable trouser. And then I'm gonna wear it with a bag. I think I'm gonna go for this bag. Now I would always go towards my Dior handbag, but I feel like I'm gonna go for something a bit more casual. This is the Mango bag, which looks like the YSL Raffia bucket, which I love. I've been loving this. I've actually worn this quite a lot, so really happy about that. If it's back in stock, I will link below. In fact, even if it's not in stock, I will still link, because if you put a notification on or keep checking, it will come back in stock. They always do. That's me set. So looking forward to a day out. This will be my first time vlogging when we go out. So I'm not too sure how well that's gonna go, how confident I'm gonna be. So I might not have too much to show you based on my confidence, but nevertheless, let's go and have a lovely day in London. afternoon all. I'm currently coming to you from an afternoon rather than the Sunday morning that I planned, but I have had a really slow Sunday morning, just because I think I felt a little bit hungover. Not too bad though. Hopefully you would have seen from the clips that I shared from last night. We went to Notting Hill all day. The sun was shining in patches. For any of those of you who are outside the UK, the summer here has not been summering, and therefore we are getting patches of sun. And yesterday was a good day. There was definitely more patches of sun than not, which was great. But if any of you guys have been to Notting Hill before, when the sun's out, Notting Hill is just glorious. I don't really go to Notting Hill that often, and when I tend to, it's normally to go for dinner. And we went to DORIAN yesterday, as you would have seen. And actually, Joe and I, we used to always go to dinner really late. We used to go to dinner for about 9 o'clock in the evening. And after COVID and after Joe being really unwell, we actually started to eat a lot earlier. And we now go for dinner a lot earlier. But actually, when it's Notting Hill, I always try and get a 5:30 reservation, which seems early. But the reason being is I just love walking around the area. It's just stunning, and especially in the sun in the summer. So we had a 5:30 reservation, which meant we got to have a good walk around. And as you probably would have seen, hopefully I showed you some clips, I popped into Reformation, which is a shop I love, but is not readily available here in the UK. I think they've only got 1 or 2 stores in the UK, and because a lot of the ordering online comes from the US and it's really hard to return, I find that I just have to wait till I go to store. So you would have seen I've tried a good amount of dresses, and what I would say is if you've never been to Reformation before, have a look on their website, see if anything is of the style that you like. But I have to say I 100% recommend them, because I find that because it's so hard to kind of get, and it's kind of a hard commitment to kind of buy online and then not be able to return very easily, I find that no one really has their dresses. And the items, if you followed me on Instagram for a while, the items that I've got, I think I've got like 2 or 3 dresses from Reformation I have worn again and again on holiday, and I always go to them because they're like really good quality materials, really breathable, which is really good for summer, obviously when it's really hot. And I have worn them to death. So they are a bit more expensive. You know, I'm not gonna lie, they are miles apart from H&M and Zara, but the quality is amazing. And as I say, I tend to find that if I buy one item a year, I will wear it to death. And I have had the current items since our wedding year. So I used one dress for my hen do and another just for the mini moon. And yeah, I've worn them so much. So hopefully I would have seen the dresses. Let me know in the comments of the dresses that you prefer the best. I really liked the chili halter neck dress. I thought it was really cute. I thought it would work really well for Ibiza, because we've got a couple of trips booked to Ibiza because Joe is DJing in Ibiza this year. And yeah, I just thought it would be really nice just for holiday, because let's face it, I don't know when the sun is actually going to arrive in the UK, or if it ever will, and whether we'll just transition into winter. Whilst I'll tell you what the plan is for today, we are going to have a very kind of chilled Sunday. I'm hoping that the sun's going to make more of an appearance than it is, but we're going to have a very chilled Sunday. We're going to do lots of food making. I think Joe's going to cook on a barbecue, which is great. I want to try like a new salad mix. I'm not too sure what that's going to be. And then probably make some, oh God, I think this is the last of this. This is the Claude Vino Sauce Hydra serum, which I used after coming back from the Maldives, just because my skin was so dry, but I'm currently out of it, and I did really like it, and I think the price point was really good. I've actually got some other Claude stuff that I use as a cleanser and toner to try and keep the acne that I used to have as an adult, not really as a teenager, but as an adult, and try and keep the acne away. So I found that really good, and it has kept my spots down, which is brilliant. So I'm going to try another product from their range, because I think if it does what it says in the tin, and it has done for the spots that I've had, I am most definitely going to invest and see and try some other ranges. Now, currently I'm using an old fail safe. I've got some of this left. This is the Skin Ceutical Hydrating B5 liquid, which is really good for moisturising. I've actually already got some sun cream on my face because I sat outside. And because we are just having more of a chilled day, I am actually not going to put proper makeup on. So yeah, so the idea is, I think Joe's already been to the food shop to get some of the food, so we've done that. I ordered a I was gonna say, I don't actually have an idea of how this is gonna look because I've never done my makeup whilst chatting and filming. So if this is a bit strange, I'm sorry about that. The other thing that we're gonna do is a little bit of gardening today. Now I've bought some pots. Now pots in general are very expensive. So I've got some indoor pots for our olive trees, but I also need to get a pot for a clematis that I've bought. And I'm using clematis to kind of hide some of the fence outside, and they grow really, really quickly. I noticed in Homebase that they've got some really pretty pots at a really good price because they are really, really expensive. So I think they are like £65 for a really, really good terracotta pot. It looks really good online, so I'm hoping that it will look as good. It's not going to be a Wish kind of order. It's going to actually look what it looks like online. So I'm going to go pick that up. And then when we went for a walk yesterday with my aunt and Joe, we came across a beautiful farm which we walk past all the time. The farm's stunning. It's like an area which seriously feels like you're in the Cotswolds or Devon or anywhere, you know, very typically British countryside. But we saw that they had this bench which was kind of in a bit of repair. Doesn't look too good, but I think I might be able to salvage it. I feel like if I give it a sand and then maybe if I oil it, it will come out quite well. It does look like I need to repair the arm of it as well. I haven't really had the chance to have a close look, but my aunt, who's got more guts than me because I am very shy, and hence why it's so hard to kind of get myself on a vlog, but my aunt went and asked the owner and said, hey, looks like you've just, you know, are you selling that or are you going to throw that away? We'd love to buy it from you. So yeah, we're going to give them a little bit of money and some chocolates for their two boys which were there when we were kind of speaking about it. I'm going to go pick that up with Joe. So I'm hoping, touch wood, that the quality of it isn't too bad because as I say, I never really got to look at it. But that is the plan for today. And yeah, I plan to take you through it, but it's going to be a very chilled Sunday. On my face, I have, just for those of you that are interested, what I've just used on my face is the Ilia Serum. It's basically just a skin tint rather than a foundation. It's, most importantly, it has got really good skincare treatment inside it. So I feel like this is a good way to go if you're kind of looking for something that looks quite nice, tints the skin, but actually has a powerful punch in doing something for your skin. I believe I got this colour in it's called Bacau, but the actual code is ST9.5 for any of those who are wondering. But yeah, I really like that for a kind of a chilled day. And I'm following up with a Victoria Beckham eyebrow pencil. Now I have to say, I have a different pencil that I love more, but I really like the brush on this pencil. So I always use the brush. And then what I do is I use the actual pen just to outline the bottom of my brows because I tend to take my brows a little further into my nose. And then I use this bushy brow pen, which I feel like you can hardly get it from anywhere. I got it from Revolve, but you can't find it like from Look Fantastic, Cult Beauty, even though it's a really good pen. It's called the Bushy Brow Pen by Lime Crime. And I have this in the shade Brownie, which is kind of a dark brown colour. And what I like about it, it's like a felt tip. I feel like this is definitely running out. But it allows you to literally do the strokes in a really light, delicate way. And it looks really thin. So it actually generally looks like your eyebrows and not like a pen, which is quite hard to find, I think. So I basically just put the kind of strokes in. And then after I've done the strokes, I use the brush from the Victoria Beckham pencil just to kind of carve in more strokes, if you get what I mean. So I just do that. And I find that's really, really good. But I also like the another pen by, I can't remember the brand, Kevin Lucian or something like that. You'll get to know that I am awful at pronouncing names, so like forgive me in advance. But yeah, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of bronzer from Bobbi Brown, and this is in shade Natural. So I just do this to warm up my face a little bit. I don't think I'm going to go massive on blusher today, but yeah, this is a very relaxed day for me and I don't really want lots of makeup. Might as well carry on talking, but I am definitely feeling a bit heavier than I am usually, and I do feel like I would benefit from just a really good healthy detox for the next few weeks. We are due to go to Ibiza and Cornwall actually, for our wedding anniversary / Joe's working. So I would like to go into the holiday feeling, you know, just healthy as possible. So it's not so much about the losing weight part, it's just about feeling good before kind of hitting Ibiza. No doubt having a few drinks, late nights. We're going to go to one of the defected events because we really wanted to do a bit of research into the house scene, because Joe is also looking at the house scene and no longer, and not just DJing for drum and bass. So I'm looking forward to that. So I think what I'll do when I'm journaling, and this is something that I always do when I'm journaling, on the Monday, the first day of the week, I always try and work out what my goals are. I think I'm going to create myself a mini challenge, like a mini 2-week challenge. I'm going to write a list of non-negotiables, and my aim is to stick with it. I've just put a little bit of lip balm on. This is the Hyaluronic Hydro Balm by Terry, and this is in shade 4, Dare to Bear. But as you can see, it's basically a colour which is my lip colour, but more enhanced and a bit more shiny. And that is me done. I don't know what it looks like on the camera, but I'm hoping it looks okay. But hoping it looks what it looks like in a mirror, which is kind of just really fresh face, barely there makeup, ready for the day. We are currently in the car on our way to home base to pick up the pot, and you will see that I am wearing a full-on hoodie. This is just a great example of the UK summer that I was speaking about earlier. Stepped outside and it was freezing cold. So I'm currently in comfy wear and a hoodie for warmth. But yeah, we're on the way to home base to pick up this pot. As I say, the price of this pot, the last terracotta pot we got, I think was £300, which is super expensive, and cannot afford to get another pot like that. So this pot that we're going to pick up now, I think is £65, reduced from 85 or 95, and I still feel like, I don't know what it is, I feel like when you get into that adult era that everything's just expensive. Like, how is a terracotta pot £300? How is even a terracotta pot from home base £95? Like, I just don't get it. But yeah, I'm hoping that the price point of £65 is a lot cheaper than 300, and I'm hoping that the actual quality of it is actually like better than the £65, if you get what I mean. So we're going to pick up that pot, and then we are going to go and pick up the bench. But we are also on the hunt for Chardonnay vinegar, because as I said, we're going to do some cooking later on, and a very good friend of ours shared a recipe with us, so we are going to try and make that dressing. But it calls for Chardonnay vinegar, and that is not something I've heard of, and we've already been to a deli, and I should have shown you what the deli looked like, because it's so pretty. It's a deli in our local town, and it is so pleasing to the eye. I don't know if it's just me or some of you also feel the same, but I think that one of the reasons I love going to farm shops, farmer markets and delis isn't just because most of the food is actually natural and not processed, which is like a key thing for me, and I find really hard to find kind of non-ultra processed foods in a supermarket. So whilst I also love that about farmers markets and delis, I also think it looks so aesthetically pleasing to the eye, which is one of the other reasons I like the shopping experience. And as I went shopping, as you saw yesterday in a store, it kind of made me feel like I haven't actually been store shopping for clothes for a really long time, and I have to say I didn't really enjoy the experience. I think I'm so used to enjoying the comfort of our home to actually kind of try clothes on, that it kind of made me feel like maybe I need to get out a bit more and actually do a bit more in-store physical shopping. But yeah, Joe's just pulled up and we've just got to home base, so let's go and have a look at this pot. We are currently at home base, and really surprisingly, this is the one that I bought. You can't really see it very well because there's a pot in the way, but this is the 52 centimetres. It is showing as £85, but strangely enough, click and collect allows you to get it cheaper online. And then I came across this one, which is literally the size of the same terracotta pot that I've got, which I spent £300 on, but this is shown as 125, as you can see here. But actually when I went online to do click and collect, it's showing up as £93. So I am thinking ideally this is the pot I will need, because then I won't ever have to transfer it. but Joe is worried that this won't fit in the car. But look at it, it's really good quality. Like, I'm actually really surprised. It's so cheap and really, really good quality. That dog is so cute. Our shopping trip was a good success. We managed, you would have seen, we managed to get the pot cheaper than what I'd even said. The pot I think was just about 95 or 85 pounds, and we managed to get it for 50 pounds because there was a mark on it. So I would say Homebase is quite an underrated shop. Sorry, we're bumping everywhere because we are driving out of our, where we live in our housing estate, and we're going to pick up the bench down the road. But yeah, that was quite a saving, so really happy with that. They also had larger pots, which I think I showed you, which I think might be quite good for our patio too. So we're going to see how that pot looks at home, and then maybe potentially go back. But we've swapped cars because the car that we've got before doesn't allow you to actually take the seats down. So as you can probably see, the seats are down. Who knows whether the bench is actually going to fit, because I haven't actually done the measurements, which could definitely be a schoolgirl area. We also popped into a farmer's shop, which I didn't realise was so close to where we were. As I said before, I love those aesthetic shops, but the problem is there isn't really many around here, which is really weird given that we live kind of in the countryside. And when we walked through, we're not quite sure why, are we? But the guy gave us a free Cajun chicken, didn't he?
I think he knew who I was.
And we don't know what that means. Did he know that Joe was a DJ or a music artist, or did he know you from school, or when you used to DJ before you were a music artist? I don't know, but whatever. However, he gave us a whole chicken and it was spiced, so it looks really nice. So we'll definitely have that for the week. But yeah, it's a bit bumpy now because we're going to go in a country lane, but let me show you how pretty this area is. So we walk down here with Lulu. It's quite a long walk, it's like an hour round trip, but I appreciate we're going quite quick, so it might be making you feel sick, who knows. But it is like a lane that you would normally expect to see in the Cotswolds, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
That's why we love it. In fact, we even stayed in a place called Boscombe Castle in Cornwall, and had lanes just like this, although a lot steeper. Do you remember?
I love that house.
That house is stunning. So this house, it's just like an old Victorian house. I don't even know if we'll be able to show you through the thing. Let's have a look. All I can see is hedge. Oh, you can just about see it. It's like a really old Victorian house. But yeah, this is where we're going. So this is the back of the farm, and there's some farmhouses or cottages, and yeah, they've got pigs and chickens, and this bench, which we'll show you later. See, these are the moments that you do not see on Instagram. This is the kind of thing that actually depicts like both my and your character. Like, whilst we've got, you know, a beautiful home and we've done all the new build, but we literally try and get everything at the best value we can. We do not take money for granted. We work hard and have worked hard for many years, and where we don't have to spend loads of money, we will find ways not to. So we've just picked the bench up. Of course, I said to you guys I hadn't measured it, and because of that, I'm currently sitting in the back seat. Joe's driving. I don't think you can see, but we've basically got the boot open because it's too long, but because it's just from like just around the corner, we've basically got the bench. Oh, you're gonna have to be careful because obviously the bench is longer than the actual car, boys.
Yeah.
So we've got the bench sticking out the back and the boot is open, and I'm here to hold it tight so that it doesn't go flying out the back. And I realise that the camera is going in and out of focus, but yeah, this is real life for you behind the scenes, but it's a really nice bench and I can't wait to see what we can do with it. And I love the fact that it's got a story. Thank you. Bye. I love the fact that the bench has got a story. So what is the story? Basically, we were walking yesterday and we were just taking our aunt around our favourite walk, and we were basically saying how much we love the area and how much we love this farmhouse. And we saw this bench as we were kind of looking at the pigs and the chickens, and basically I was like, oh, I really love that bench. And it looked in a bit of disrepair and it was kind of tucked in a corner amongst the brambles and the stinging nettles, and I thought, is it possible that they might be throwing it out? And you know how it's like when you're trying to throw furniture out, it costs a fortune. So I said to my aunt, oh, maybe I'll just go and ask. And I asked the child that was out and he was like, no, it's not for sale. And then my aunt was like, you've got to ask the parents. So my aunt went and asked, and basically what she said, don't ask, don't get. But yeah, so we just bought the kids loads of chocolates, their favourite chocolates, which I think were chocolate buttons and Kinder Bueno. We put a little parcel of cash in an envelope and we've just left it on their doorstep. And yeah, we've just picked it up. So wonderful, all in all. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this will look like at our home. Joe and I have been laughing so much because we've put the bench in, which I'm about to show you now, but you should see the state of the lights. We've got these lights hidden under the grass, and they've been covered with grass, like Joe's been cutting the grass, which is amazing, but he's forgotten to actually like edge out round the lights in the ground. So let me just show you this botch job. So we've just been trying to find the lights in the grass. They were fully covered with grass, and as you can see, this is my attempt to find all the lights in the wrong place. But here is our bench. Now I know it looks a bit oldie woldy at the moment, but I kind of like the fact that it's already lived in already. This is the tree that we've got. Basically the sun sets just behind us, and so we have the sun all day in the garden and then it sets at night. And we thought it'd be nice to have a little bench here under this like really beautiful tree, and we could have like a little sundowner, or you know, you come read your book after work. But as you can see, what's the saying? Another man's trash is another man's treasure. But as you can see, it's oldie woldy, you know, it's got moss kind of growing and living on it. So I'm going to plan to like sand this all back. I need to fix the arm. I have no idea how I'm doing that at the moment, but I thought like the style of this, the back of this is really, really nice. So I just thought, I don't know, I feel like a bench like this is going to cost me £500, which I don't have at the moment, to be honest. And so we gave, I think they wanted a tenner, but we gave them £20, bought loads of chocolates and sweets for the kids, and this is the bench. I think it looks rather cute, and yeah, this is definitely going to be a DIY project for me. So you may see me in the blog doing this, trying to revamp this in some way. Any thoughts or any comments on how I can do this, honestly, they would be very much appreciated. So let me know in the comments below if there is anything I can do to try and bring this beautiful bench back to life. I've come upstairs whilst the granola is currently cooling down, just to kind of get myself ready for the evening. Now I've done all the cooking, so I thought, given that it's been like a really chilled, slow start to the Sunday, but actually a really busy middle part, going all the way around town, getting all the different pieces, grabbing the bench, doing a bit of gardening, and then all the cooking, I actually feel like I've undone the relaxation of my morning. So I thought I'd come up here early. It's currently 7 o'clock, so we're about to have food soon. So I thought I'd do a full face cleanse, really relax, get myself feeling fresh and in that evening kind of zone. And then I thought I would possibly, you know, have a little glass of champagne or a little margarita, read my book for 10 minutes before we kind of serve food. routine for tonight. I'm now gonna go and just kind of probably put my dressing gown on so I feel super cozy. It's hanging up there. And yeah, pour myself a well-earned, deserved glass of something and read my book whilst listening to maybe some evening jazz, evening classical, and just really bring my nervous system down, ready to kind of have a nice evening, straight to bed, long evening, and then a nice sleep, and ready to start the day tomorrow. But anyways, for you guys that have made it this far, thank you so much again for your time. Second vlog, I can't actually believe this is my second vlog. I really feel like I should pat myself on the back for that. But if you have liked today's vlog, I would really appreciate if you give me a thumbs up. And yeah, if there's anything you'd like to see from me, message me below. But anyways, I hope you guys have had a lovely week, and I hope you have a lovely weekend planned, and I will see you next week.